Hey tubers, it's the time. It's a temp in the garage. It's Tuesday. God, I don't even know what the date is, but it's Tuesday. Messing with two projects here. As you see, I got the shifter, T-handles sitting right there. And we're playing with this. Oh, let's zoom, there you go. We're playing with this and figuring out where we're going to put epoxy one of these nuts in. And the other project I'm playing with is I'm still playing with this. I'm not 100% satisfied with the bolt. Hang on, let's get the flashlight. It had expanded pretty close. I peeled the label off so I can actually see, but it had expanded pretty close to the to the side of the pulley on the alternator when it got real hot. And so what I'm thinking, and this is just playing around with it, so I'm thinking I'm going to take this and I'm going to split it right down the middle. I used, that's where they welded. This one is where they welded it. And directly across is there. Because you can see the weld line right here and feel it. So I'm going to split this in half. Now I've got to visualize it. This is in half and it's upside down. And then I'm thinking of mounting a sleeve on it about like this. Weld it on. And then that way, if you visualize it, underneath will come right up here and protect it. And you bolt it and you tie it in, bolt it in here. So this is a 1/2 inch sleeve, and it's a little, but it's the only thing I could find actually, and it's a little, since this is a metric bolt, it's closer to 5/16. So, but in a pinch this will do. So that's what I'm doing. So when I get thinking more, I'm in the thinking stages of this, so when I get thinking more on this and I get ready to do something, I'll bring you guys back. But yeah, and if I cut that, I'm going to use the the Dremel with a cutoff wheel, because I want it as tight as cut. And even though I'll end up filing or sanding it down, I still want it a tight cut. And I have better control with the Dremel. And then we'll be playing with this on and off too. So got a couple of projects going on. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Well, I didn't cut it as straight as I'd like it, but there it is. It's cut. So we'll flip her over and do the other side, and we'll file it down. And I'll bring you guys back and I'll show you what I'm talking about. More in a minute. It's a cold one out there today. Cold for us for this time of year. Leaves are starting to leave the trees. So, and probably you guys back east that's happened. All right, here's half. I filed it down. Still probably could use some sanding. But if we turn around and we place it see, do something like that, but put it more, you know, hang on for a minute. Hang on, guys. I'm just setting you down. Bear with me. All right. Sorry. That's what I'm talking about. Something like that. And just weld it. Take this and weld it on the bottom like that so it could sit there and screw in. Should get a Sharpie out and mark that. But yeah. So hang on, guys. Let me shut you off. I'm not going to keep you hanging. I'm going to mark that and then I'm going to bring it out and I will talk about it more in a minute. Alright, so here's the back. And if we weld that roughly right like that, we'll tack it and put it in and see if this is what it will work. But yeah, it depends upon this too. I might just set this in, pull that one out, put this on and mark it and see how far, you know, the direction on which way it needs to go, this way or this way. It really wouldn't matter because I have a nut on the end of it. Yeah, see right there with a washer. So it really wouldn't matter where I place this then along this axis. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to study on it, and if I come back and do anything, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey tubers, it's Wednesday, November 26th, 25th, and there's the time, that's the temp, and I forgot to turn the camera on because I did place this in here, and it didn't stick, so we got to go back down. I did hit it a couple of times there, so let's get it back in here and try tacking it up again. More in a minute. Well, it held on enough to sit there and for me to get it out. So we'll really hit it really good in there. And weld it there. And then we'll flip it around and see how the other side is. But more in a minute, guys. Later. Alright. This side, I botched it right there. It's still hot. Whoa. Okay. Next up, the grinding wheel. Later. Well, not the best looking weld, but it's there. It'll hold. This side's done. Time to flip it around and we'll do the other side. More in a minute. Alright, on to finish sanding. And prime and paint. Almost got enough to make another one. Alright guys, when I have more to show you, I'll bring you back. Shooting it with some etch, and yeah, I did use some body filler to fill up some of the little pinholes and such in the welds, so at least make it look halfway decent, even though I can't weld worth a damn. So this is etch going on. We got some wet sanding, everything. I'm going to try to make it look as nice as I can, so we'll see ya later. Here's the underneath, and it shows I got some penetration there. Yeah, on both sides, so that's good. So now we'll get ready to paint the interior, or paint the underside with etch, and continue on. More in a minute. Okay, there's it, the last of it in etch. So next up will be regular primer. It's all rattle can, I mean, and then it's just going to be black. So I'll bring you guys back when I have some more later. Alright, we're starting to put black on it. I just decided to paint it black. I still got to spin it and get that side. And we got the inside to do. So, I'm going to stop the video right here. I'll show it on tomorrow. But we'll go ahead and load this one up. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course, leaving comments. Later.